The latest Maina Njenga statement on the state of Kenyan politics has shaken Mount Kenya region, and in an exclusive interview, Maina Njenga is saying that he is ready and willing to lead Raila campaigns in Mount Kenya, in an interview that sets the tone of a man that is eyeing a presidential ticket. And this is what he said on what Raila got wrong, and this time round he should get it right.
Nataka niambie baba ambaye ni Raila Amolo Odinga. Wewe baba lazima ujihadhari mafisi ya watu wale wamekuzunguka. Na uko na mafisi wengi sana baba. Especially mafisi wametoka Mount Kenya, wametoka Western, everywhere. Wote wanakuja kukwambia ati huyu mtu si mzuri, huyu mtu si mzuri, huyu mtu si mzuri. Walikupatia mawaidha potovu. Ukawapatia pesa, waende wakafanye campaign. Walikuwa narana kwa lodging. Walikuwa nafanya kazi yao. Wengine sasa wanamaliza nyumba zenye walianza wakati wa campaign. Sasa lazima ukatae kudanganywa na hawa wakora ambao wako karibu na wewe. Wale wakora wanakupanga kila wakati. Wewe baba, kama unataka kufaulu raundi hii, lazima ujihadhari vizuri sana. Walikudanganya uanze kupanda mlima kupitia matajiri. Sasa na wakakwambia matajiri kama wale wamejipanga hapo matajiri wao ndio unawezana nao. Sasa raundi hii kama unataka uongozi, enda huko mashinani. Na ukienda huko mashinani, pitia kwenye mchezo, pitia kanisa. Kuwa mtu wa kuingia makanisa kila wakati, every Sunday una report kwa kanisa. Ukitoka hapo unaenda kwa maombolezi kila wakati. Unahakikisha umeomboleza na watu. Umetoka hapo wakati wa mazishi, unaingia hapo unapatia watu pole. Kwa mfano sasa tuko na maombolezi ya mwanamuziki ambaye anaitwa Muhiko, ambaye amekuwa akiimba nyimbo sana hapa. Kwa mfano wameimba na Maspring nyimbo ya honeymoon. Wakati watu walienda na mtu wake kwa honeymoon, kuliendaje? Hiyo nyimbo, ngoma hiyo iko. Nataka kuona baba akihudhuria hiyo maombolezi. Nataka kuona baba akienda hiyo mazishi. Nataka kuona baba akiingia kwenye mlima. Na baba, lazima ufungue simu yako vizuri. Ufungue simu na utafute hotline ili kila mtu akuwe karibu na baba na tuweze kufanya kazi na baba vizuri. Otherwise baba, unaweza fanya kazi mingi sana ya bure, na hiyo mambo yote unafanya inaharibiwa na wakora ambao wako karibu na baba. Imefika wakati ni lazima sisi zote tuongee ukweli. Tulidanganyana. Tulidanganywa. Na imefika wakati hatutaki kudanganywa tena na hatutaki kudanganyana. Kama tushaingia kwenye mto, njia ni kutafuta vile tutatoka kwenye mto. Tutatoka namna gani? Tuko wapi? Na kama wewe tulikuonyesha, sisi tukiwa Azimio tulikuwa tunakuambia hii ndio njia. Na wengine wakatuambia hii ndio njia. Sasa kama ukienda huko upate ugonjwa fulani, kama hiyo ugonjwa ya yellow fever ambayo ilishikashika watu, itabidi ukunywe dawa vile ziko kulingana na ugonjwa yako. Na si kuishi na kulalamika kila wakati, ni kuishi na kupanga kazi. Kama umeenda na ukapoteza, si kushinda ukisema umepoteza.
Now, I know the question that many are asking is, does Maina Njenga have the potential of leading the campaigns? In this podcast, we are going to look at his game plan. But before delve deep into that, we humbly request you to subscribe to our channel, click the notification bell, and like our videos. We are also just reminding you about our wheelchair challenge. Wheelchair challenge to purchase 5 wheelchairs for these children that you're seeing in this video. These children are having autism and cerebral palsy. So, of course, the situation has not been so much easy, even for the parents, and they reached out and we said that this time round, we can do something different for the children. I believe our last project of the year, we've never done something for the children. That's just, I also realized. So, looking into all those requests, I chose this one, and that is the number there. You can partake of this. And those who are willing, if you purchase, and I think I got a request, I think I got a call today, Kevin Kinengo, yes, I think I've gotten the name. Kevin Kinengo is saying he's going to buy it as 1. So we are remaining with 4. He's going to buy as 1. One goes at around 20,000, so he's going to buy as 1. So we're remaining with 4, and we believe that, yes, this will be achieved. Kindly, let's see, let's partake of this. Now, I just tracked Maina Njenga's schedule on Sunday. What Maina Njenga was doing on Sunday. And interestingly, I've just realized that he's a man on mission. On this video, he appeared in a radio interview, a Kikuyu radio interview, which is just another platform to interact with the people. And his messages has been around unity of Mount Kenya region, saying that tumedanganywa and then we must set things right. That was in the morning. Then, the very mid-morning, Maina Njenga attended a fundraiser, a church fundraiser, and he was actually the guest of honor. Yes, he was the guest of honor. I think he even spoke in that church. I think there was a fundraiser on construction of the church. And you will also realize that while he was there, he was alone. But there is not working with leaders everywhere. He was actually alone. The church presence is very critical, and I'm going to explain for you why there's really taking a lot of interest in it.
Mambo itabadilika na itakuwa mazuri. Tumekuwa na hii maandamano hapo mbeleni, lakini maandamano ishaisha. Sasa ni majadiliano, unaona tunaelekea wapi. Tungeomba Wakenya wote washikane wote pamoja, tuongelee neno la amani, tuongelee neno la upendo na umoja, ili tuweze kusonga mbele katika maendeleo na amani katika nchi.
Bwana Chairman, juzi tuliona umeita mkutano mkiwa mnashirikiana na Bwana Oduor Malenge pale Keno.
Yes.
Sijui kama tukienda mbele uko na mipango ya kufanya mkutano kama hiyo katika nchi ya Kenya.
Hiyo mikutano mbili tatu tumefanya hapo Keno. Tumefanya hapo Roiro. Mkutano wa wanaume peke yao. Tutaendelea na kufanya hii mikutano ya wanaume kila kijiji, mpaka wanaume wajue majukumu yao, kuhakikisha ya kwamba nchi yetu iko na amani, hawana malalamiko, watu wafanye kazi, wajijue, ili tusonge mbele pamoja kama wananchi wa Kenya. Baada ya uchaguzi kumekuwa na ubishi mkali. Sasa tunaomba wananchi wa Kenya wafanye biashara, waendelee mbele, kuwe na utulivu, ili tusonge tukiwa kitu kimoja na nchi itakuwa imesimama vizuri.
Kuna kitu umegusa pia, hii uongozi wa tuseme jamii la Wakikuyu. Kuna fimbo ya uongozi huitwa Muthegi. Na umegusia kwamba tangu Uhuru atoke kwa kiti bado pia haijakuwa handed over. Kama unajipea interest.
Sio mimi nimesema ninajipea interest. Kutoka wakati Rais Uhuru Kenyatta alikuwa kwenye mamlaka, nilifanywa sherehe kubwa sana na wazee wa Kikuyu.
And then later that evening, he attended another Mugid event. So those three, and this is the one that I think the Mugid event is this one. Now, you realize something about those three events, and that's why I've just picked the three. The radio, who is the target audience? Who is he talking? He's talking to the rural, the people in the rural setup. Those are the people that mostly listen to the radio, by the way. The urban youth, people in the urban centers, seem not to be so much spending a lot of time in the radio. So those who spend most of their time in the radio is people in the rural setup. So that is number one. Number two, he's talking to the church. And remember, the church is a very important space because this is the space that was used in 2022 elections. So there he is also going to get a clique of women. I'm told the current church, most those who are in church are actually women. The young people, and there are not so many there. But of course there is another clique. Then that Mugid event has another audience of the youth. So you see how that strategy is actually working. So his message is very clear. And that is why I want just to explain for you, just from that observation, I want to explain for you Maina Njenga game plan. Before I look at that, if you are coming in this country and you're looking for a place that you can relax, even you with your family, you need a serene environment in the northern coastal of Kenya. Now, the Bond Podcast is having a partnership with Uzuri Coastal Apartment. This is a serene Airbnb that is located at the Sultan Palace, the northern part of the coast. It's very convenient because it's close to Watamu, the Mombasa, the SGR, Malindi, Kilifi, and all other strategic places. So you need to look at now. One of the interesting thing about Uzuri Coastal Palace is coastal apartment here is that there are other social amenities there: swimming pool, water bars, choma zone. If you like playing pool, there is a pool place, and when you are there, you can have a closer view of the beach. So that is why contact the booking number there so that you can book your stay at the Uzuri Coastal Apartment, starting with as little as 12,000 in a day. Now, this is my Njenga game plan 3. The first game plan is to penetrate church network used by Ruto in 2022. And I want to explain the effectiveness of this game plan using the Ruto script. When Ruto was vying in 2022, he had a lot of baggage because at the breakup, at the fallout with Uhuru Kenyatta, that fallout, or rather during that second term, there were a lot of, as in his hands were seen to be dirty, and the Azimio side ran a successful smear campaign against Ruto, or rather amplifying some of the ills touching on corruption and the mysterious deaths in the office of the deputy president, and there were quite a lot that were happening. And in fact, Ruto was projected as, successfully projected as a hand which is dirty. So when he went to church, apart from it being a space to consolidate the vote, he also used it to sanitize himself. And that is why many people have been wondering, why is it that the church, the evangelicals that supported William Ruto crafted a narrative that this is a government that was placed by God? The reason why the name of the God was invoked in all that discussion was to sanitize William Ruto. And again, after the win, he still maintained that relationship so that he would get some legitimacy. And that is why he actually went to church, to look for votes and, of course, consolidating the women caucus in Mount Kenya. And number 2, so to sanitize his name against the smear campaign, because there is no way you will go to church, and that's why you will go to church, carry Bible, cry in those sessions and everything, but all that was done. Now, Maina Njenga is no different, because Rigathi Gachagua and the team have been running a smear campaign against Maina Njenga, that he's trying to revive the Mungiki sect, that he's been selling bangi and all that. So when that is happening, but he's going to church and is getting some reception, he actually has a double win. And that is why I see that church game plan as a very effective tool. Number two, the second game plan by Maina Njenga is to position himself for a presidential ticket to checkmate Rigathi. Now, if Rigathi is going to be William Ruto's running mate, which I don't believe Ruto has another choice. You can have all the twists and spins, but I'm one person who doesn't believe that Ruto has another choice apart from Rigathi Gachagua. So, if he happens to pick Rigathi as the deputy president, then for anyone to rival Rigathi, he must be on a presidential ticket. From what I'm seeing, the move that let's get with Raila, to go and campaign with Raila in Mount Kenya, is just to boost his profile. And if Azimio are going to have a competitor against William Ruto, in the Mount Kenya question, he can actually be in the picture. Why not? And that is a strategy that can work if he's successful. And that is why he's working behind the scene to ensure that he gets his space. Lastly, Maina Njenga wants to consolidate the gamer youth under the unity agenda to disarm Ruto. How does gamer youth consolidation disarms Ruto? It disarms Ruto because these are the fellows that were told about the hustler agenda. So if they can converge around Jenga, and Maina Njenga will tell them that, you know what, we have been cheated in the past, and we are not going to be allowed to be cheated. So that will already disarm William Ruto, his voting constituency. That's my take. Let's look at how this plays out, and thank you very much. Let's continue supporting this. I want to believe that, yes, because things are bad, we will really take time, but again, this will be achieved. Thank you.